Right, everybody. Hello. It must be Tuesday evening, a little bit earlier now for those East Coasters that need their beauty rest, like Steven. Uh, but welcome everybody to our guys. It's our sixth live episode already of the podcast Trouble Afoot, and tonight we are thanking our caregivers, and super important to all of us, obviously. A lot of us, I don't know where I'd be without my caregivers, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to express that same sentiment, I hope. But right now, quickly, because let's say hi to the co-host here. We got Steven from somewhere in Florida, and Jason and Woody somewhere in Texas. And welcome, guys.
Yes, sir. Poolside in Texas.
Poolside. Look at that pool in Texas. That's a real pool, like you said, somewhere.
Yeah.
Somewhere. It's a lovely background. We can all have that background, can't we? How's the weather, everybody?
Hot. It was 107 here today.
Oh, hot. We had a storm earlier.
You always have storms over there. That's a little steamy down there in Texas, though. It was 95 here today, but hot everywhere. Okay, guys, I'm going to jump right in there real quick, and I'm going to thank my wife, and so I'm going to turn you guys off for a second and bogart the camera real quick, okay? I don't know where I'd be without my caregivers. One of them's behind me. That's my garden. Now, obviously, I can thank my garden. That's really easy to thank my garden for being my garden. That just helped me get through a lot. And my girls, my dogs, were just, so those are my caregivers that can't speak back and that don't really care whether I thank them or not, maybe with a little water or treats or some fertilizer or something like that. But I realized that over the last few years, I'm not the best at saying thank you. And nobody deserves it more than my wife. And she was there for me every step of the way. Rarely did we have an argument, and I was probably the biggest asshole in the world throughout some of this because I was scared. And, I was the man of the house, and the man of the house doesn't get scared. And she was there doing everything for me, plus working her full-time job. They opened a brand new store, just working harder than ever. And she was there for me. So, I just want to say to my wife, Lori, thank you. And I love you. And, she's really special. So I'm going to play a video from a girl named Shelly Fix while I compose myself. Shelly just got some shoes made from Brian and Alan Kleinman up here in Illinois. And she has a couple minutes about her caregivers.
I have so many people praying for me and, sympathetic and I just have a lot of good people, friends. I called Lynn on last week. I said, hey Lynn, how do you feel about going to Illinois for a road trip or for a road trip? Well, she said road trip. She said, oh great, road trip. But I told her, this guy makes shoes. Oh, cool. She didn't even question. She didn't say no, oh, let me think about it. No. Oh, cool, road trip. And that's the way my friends are.
My daughters are both, my one daughter does my cleaning and things, if I ask her to do certain things.
And the other daughter checks on me every day. She comes every morning. She brings meals for me sometimes. She does my laundry. She will take me places if I need.
So did that surprise you that people are so giving and helpful?
Yes.
And and I'm assuming you really appreciate them.
Oh God, yeah.
I mean, you couldn't get by without. Amazing who's out there.
Well, I have a hard time asking for help.
Mm-hmm.
So I force myself. I'm going to do it. And then when I fail, then I'm like, wait a minute, I just need to ask for. I'm learning to. You have to ask.
I'm not good at thanking people. Are you good? Are you good at thanking people?
I feel like I am, but maybe not, I don't maybe seem as grateful.
Right.
I don't know. I don't think people know how grateful I am. I mean, I can never thank people enough. I could.
So yeah, so that was Shelly talking about her caregivers a bit, and she allowed me to record that because she knew we were recording everything else in the office while they were doing the shoes, and um, it was a very emotional time in there because she's in her rope's end with her second foot. She has a prosthetic leg on one foot, and her other foot had so many surgeries. She's not going to have any more surgeries. So she's so thankful for Brian and Alan and what they do and how this might help her walk more comfortably for a while. She may still need an amputation, but she's willing to have an amputation because she had her first amputation and was walking on that prosthetic the next day. That's her resolve, and she's just a strong woman. But unfortunately, she's a Packers fan, and so we had a little bit of an argument, and I kicked her out of the state after she got fit for the shoes. She had to leave, so I made her go back to Milwaukee. So right now, guys, we've got Dawn Yulee is actually in the back room, and I think that we'll let Dawn talk about her caregiver or caregivers and thank them and before you guys get a chance. And so we'll take care of our guests here. Okay. Let's see. Hello, Dawn.
Hi, everybody. How are you?
Outstanding.
Wonderful. How are you?
Good, thank you. I wrote in
sorry.
because I want you. Good. I wrote in because I wanted to thank my daughter for all of her help. I can't describe the amount of help she gives me, and she is a college student and shouldn't have to care for her mom yet. I'm also thanking my sister, who takes me to all my appointments mostly and surgeries for sure, and stays at my house with me when I am recovering from surgery. And I appreciate her. But additionally, I wanted to thank her husband because he holds down the fort, and takes care of the dog, and sometimes sacrifices to make sure that she can be available to help me. So those are the people I wanted to thank. But listening to Shelly talk a minute ago, I just want to say that I don't want to get churchy on you but I do work at a church, and my boss always says people at church really want to help me, and it is hard to ask for help. I agree. But people are always offering to help bring me meals, take me to appointments, do whatever I need. And he always says that it's not very Christian to decline the help. So he just says to me, people want to help. Please encourage, it's okay to accept their gifts of time or food or energy. They come over, cleaning my kitchen or doing laundry, whatever it is. So I just wanted to share that little tidbit also.
Right. Well, thank you. That's you're right. Should our children be the ones taking care of us? Well, maybe they owe us that. What do you think? No, not really. Not in this regard. That's awesome. That is awesome. I don't know if you guys have anything for Dawn, guys.
Don, one thing I've always learned is if you're willing to help people, give them the same respect if they're willing to help you.
True.
It takes a little bit of swallowing the pride, but it makes them feel better, and it got you through a difficult time. So, appreciate people who are willing to help.
It really resonates with me as your college age child that is having to step up and in help care long before that time should come for them. And I've got a 20-year-old son and a 24-year-old daughter who, in tandem with my wife, have done the same thing. So that's it's awesome that they're willing to do it, but it sucks on the other hand that they have to.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I was just going to say real quick. She is at University of Michigan. Excellent school. But she didn't have to choose that school, but she did because it's closer to home. It's about 45 minutes away. And sometimes I feel a little guilty about that.
Yeah.
Just saying.
That's a great sign that she was brought up right.
Right.
That means you did a great job of it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Really.
Nice. All right, Dawn, thank you. Thanks for coming on. I'll put you back in the back room so you can listen to the show, because you never know, it might sort of die down. We got a couple other people waiting, and if you're still there, we might come back to you. If not, you can just go to bed whenever you want now, because this Dawn was one of the big votes for the 7 o'clock show Central Time. So, all right, Dawn, thank you. Maybe we'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, guys.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Woody, I gave you a name. Next. Okay, so we've got Nia is on from the UK. Let's see.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, I don't see Nia. Oh, there. It's really dark in the UK. Look at that. It's sort of.
Yeah, no, my camera's not working very well.
Light a bloody candle.
My electric's gone out. I can't afford it. I'm off work.
Plug in a candle. Yes.
Oh no, that is, yeah. Is that? Can you see me now?
It's really dark. I can't brighten it anyway. So
no, it's because of my.
Don't worry about it. We can hear you.
Right, hold on. We'll put the big lights on, as we say in England.
Oh, the big lights. There
you go.
Yeah, there we go.
Come on. It's only 1 a.m. You shouldn't have any lights on.
I thought I wasn't going to make it tonight, but you know what? I'm still awake, and I thought, oh, it's on at the much early time of 1:13 a.m. here. So
right.
I thought I'd jump on to annoy everyone.
No, well, this is your second visit on the Facebook. How we're doing the live, but we're also on YouTube live tonight. Just so you know, cool. This is something new. So we've got Jeff in the background. Jeff, I see you back there. So you're back there, but he's next. But who would you like to thank as a caregiver for you? Oh, could you hear me, Nia?
No, I can hear you, Wayne. I can't hear anything else now.
Oh, I was just asking you, who would you like to thank?
Oh, yes, were you? Oh, okay. Well, from my point of view, my partner, who is just my guardian angel, who pushes me around when we have to walk to appointments. He comes with me to every single appointment. He gets up when I've taken my boots off to get me stuff and runs around, and also works full time as well, but never, ever, ever complains about looking after me. And he does everything for me. Bless him. His little cotton socks, well, his big cotton socks, because he's 6'1" or 2. And my son, who lives about 15 minutes away, he's awesome too. And he's got his own career. He's also a teacher like me. So he works full time, but helps out as much as he can. And my beautiful little grandson, who I've got, who lives near London, and my daughter, bless her, she FaceTimes me every single day to see how I am, and gets really upset because I was talking to Wayne earlier on, and I've had a really, really bad few days pain wise. My whole foot's misaligned my whole body, and it's worked its way up. I'm sure everyone, this is nice because everyone can sympathize with me here. My ankles out, my knees out, my hips out, my back's out, my neck's out, my shoulders out, everything's out. So I'm just gonna end up in one of those, like a tumbleweed, just rolling across the floor. So I've been, yeah, pretty bad this week. So I'm just very, very grateful for everybody's help.
And Nia, how do you pronounce his name again?
Who? My partner.
Yes.
Who? You would like Hugh,
Hugh.
like Hugh.
I thought she kept saying who, like who's on first? I don't know.
Yeah,
Third base. Who?
But the English
Hugh.
version would
Okay.
be Hugh, wouldn't it? But
Gotcha.
as we're Welsh, we're who.
Who? And
Yeah,
and did
like
I type everything properly in my message to
you
you?
know what? I was so shocked. You doing so well learning Welsh, Wayne. I'm so impressed.
I am learning it.
Oh my god!
I typed a whole message on there about
Well, can you just
there's
repeat what the message was, please? Can you just say it in Welsh for me now, please?
Well, Artsy Gorski Kamborski. I think something like that. Who? I said hello, who, and Nia.
Yeah. And there's not who.
Hello.
Just say Hugh.
Well, I said it the right way.
Yeah, like
Who?
Hugh Grant or Hugh Jackman.
Oh, they've got some. They've
Yeah.
got some incredible translating things on the internet.
Yeah. Oh no! Don't give the game away. I thought you'd done
Oh.
it from the heart, Wayne.
Yeah, like I could. Well, it was from the heart, but there's no way I could have written that. You know how long that would have taken me, word for word. That would have been crazy. But it was a long message.
It now for us all.
No. Hey, I just want to talk about the comment that I posted. That's supposed to be Amanda Parsons from Canada. She was our first international guest on the podcast, and Nia's my second, and now they're starting to hopefully flood in. But Amanda from Canada, but Amanda is just recently engaged. So if Amanda does hop on, we want to make sure we congratulate her. But she thanked her caregivers too. So, well, Nia, I'm going to put you into the back room, and if you want to go to sleep, go ahead and just disconnect.
Before I go,
go ahead. Whatever you want to do.
Would you be able to give the new page a shout out, please? And
no, we can't do that. Yes, what a great idea. That's a great idea. Nia has started a Facebook page supporting Sharko Foot, just like our page, and just like the two other pages that we have in the UK, and it is called Soulmates, SOLE.
Play on words.
Play on words, and make sure if you search it, you search Soulmates UK, and then you might need the word Sharko Foot on there too. But everybody, please, join. She doesn't mind if we cheat and join a different country's group.
We're all here for there is no competition. All here for
this is not a competition at all. We just want to support people.
I had a lovely message from Tamara Fender tonight, saying, please advertise your post on my page, because it's not, we're all here to help each other and to support each other.
Right. That's right. Yeah. Tammy and I just talked about that. Yes.
Oh, Soulmates Sharko Foot UK, with the exception of some from the States or Canada, or actually anywhere else in the world.
We're all welcome. Let's just put it that way. We just might not understand what you're saying if it's in Welsh. But
I do.
That's awesome. Yeah, all right, I'm going to throw you back in the back room, and if we might come back to you. If not, have a great evening, Nia. Thank you, dear.
Thank you.
Thanks, Nia.
Say goodbye. Okay.
Bye, Nia.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Now we've got Jeff Rich. Good evening, Jeff. How are you? Welcome back you were just in Florida, weren't you?
Yeah, it was hot there, but it was fun. I was at the Orthotic and Prosthetic Conference there. So it was very enlightening. There was a tremendous amount of people. There was no Sharko feet walking around, but there was a bunch of amputees walking around, that's for sure. So a lot of the prosthetics have come so far. They still don't have an ankle that's a great ankle, but they have really good knees and really good hands out there now. So it's pretty amazing.
What part of Florida?
It was actually just north of Tampa. It was actually at SeaWorld in Orlando, really.
Oh, okay. Yeah, about 15 minutes east of there.
Yeah, I didn't go and see anything. It was just always at the conference, and then after the conference, we just hung out the hotel, went out to dinner, and just talked to my colleagues about feet and prosthetics and all the other stuff. So we just revel in the camaraderie of what we do.
Did you talk about the temperature guns, temperature pistols?
Always. In every one of my lectures, I always talk about temperature pistol, because that as most of you know or may not know, a 3-degree temperature or more difference between left and right foot means there's a possible shock out case that's underlying, and it's in its infancy. Oftentimes, it's not even detected. The only way to really find out about it is an MRI, and sometimes it doesn't even show up. But that said, just because you have a 3-degree difference doesn't mean that you have a Charcot foot. It can also mean that you have a neuropathy, osteomyelitis, or things of that nature. So it's not. It's not the sentence for a problem foot. But when Charcot is caught early, we can hopefully eliminate the ulcers and eliminate the foot problems. And you always have to inspect your foot. So and a Charcot-Marie tooth is actually hereditary. So if anyone it has CMT, as it's called, you need to get your children tested, and that usually rears its ugly head, usually, but not all the times, in the 50s. But the Charcot foot can happen to anybody. So I have a few patients that aren't diabetic and have it, but more often is diabetic. So, but
Gotcha.
yeah, and as you all know, caregivers are it doesn't matter what problem you have, whether you have a heart disease, whether you have an amputation, whether you have a Charcot foot, your caregivers are your main people. And unfortunately, what a lot of people do, and I've been one of those at one point, because you're angry, you lash out, but and you lash out the people that are closest to you. So it's really important.
It's the easiest target.
Yep.
Isn't it?
And it's really important to say thank you to these people. And the other thing a lot of people want to do is cry about their problem, which is fine to do. But at the end, you have to end it in laughter, because the body, for some reason why the body loves stress. We hang out with people that are bad for us, and we don't get rid of them. They're high school friends, but they treat you like crap. So, but if you laugh after, you can cry, but if you laugh afterwards, you end it on an up note, and the body ends positive, not negative. And
so do you, who would you like to thank? Because you just went through your issues, and that's what we're here for. We want to hear who you want to thank. And first of all, this is Amy Kruger. For some reason, I'm cutting off the first letter of people's names when I post their sentence, but this is Amy Kruger who posted that comment. Okay. So who do you want to thank, Jeff?
She's downstairs. My wife and my family. Actually, I had for 3 years, I had undiagnosed. I have a male version of a hysterectomy. I ripped all my stomach muscles roller skating, and it took 3 years to diagnose it. So I actually got addicted to Vicodin from it, and I was very angry all the time. So, and now when I have any pain, my wife looks at me and she goes, "You're not going to your dark place again." So, and it's actually easier to go to your dark place than it is to go to a positive place, because a positive place takes more energy out of you, where a dark place is just almost automatic. But you have to refrain from it. It doesn't do anyone any good, especially the people that are around you that love you.
Right.
You know?
Right. What's that about how many muscles it takes to frown versus smile? It's so much easier to be negative, and
yeah,
that was me too. I could very easily lash out at my wife, but it wasn't her fault. She didn't do anything to my foot.
No, and and some people said, "Why me? Why me?" Well, you don't think of why me. It happened, and you need to think positive, such as what Wayne's doing now. It's positive, such as doing a good deed for a day for someone that you don't know. It makes you feel better about yourself, and you actually forget about your problem when you're helping out somebody else. And that's the best part about helping out people, because it takes you out of your own space, your own head, and puts you into someone else's head, and it's a positive.
Gotcha. Hey, Dawn was asking a question on Facebook back there about what YouTube page we're on. It should be called Trouble Afoot. Now, the bad thing about YouTube is sometimes they don't post right away until you're established for a couple weeks, so it might not go on till tomorrow, is what they said. But let's hope live YouTube is live, but it will be soon for sure. But yeah, if you find it, Dawn, let us know.
So that's an oxymoron, live YouTube, but that's not live.
Right, it's not live. It's not live YouTube, but it's unalive YouTube, I guess. But yeah, they warned you about this, that there may be a delay until you're established. Well, it's one of those things. How do you get established if they're not going to let you get established? I guess, but
Patience.
it took 24 hours to even get approved to do that, and it took a couple weeks to even get to that 24-hour point. Just like Apple Podcasts, very difficult to get on Apple Podcasts, but we're on Apple Podcasts now.
Yeah.
Which has been great. And anyone from Apple Podcasts has to, get to the Facebook page, because they're not going to be able to see it through the podcast page. So,
and the most important for everyone that's listening is you have to check your shoe size. Also, the thing about shoes, that the diabetic shoe bill allows you to get one new pair of shoes a year, and 3 over-the-counter diabetic insoles. That's what the diabetic shoe bill allows. Now, if you need a custom shoe work on that shoe, you can get one less orthotic, and the diabetic shoe bill will pay for that custom shoe work on the orthotic. Now, you may look at, like, my shoe still looks good. Why do I need another shoe? Well, bacteria lives alive and well in your shoes. It actually takes 48 hours for the bacteria to die in your shoe. The bacteria will actually break down your skin in your foot. So those people that have sensitive skin, which most people that have Charcot foot do, it can cause your foot to ulcerate easier. So it's important to change your socks once or twice a day. Get a foot fungicide for your shoe, and they have it on Amazon. I forgot the name of the product, but it's one that's all natural. That's not gonna, like, you can do Lysol, but Lysol has bad products in it, which isn't good for your foot. But you want to make sure, if you only have one pair of shoes, that you spray that shoe every night to kill all the fungus and the bacteria that's inside that shoe, because that's very bad for your foot health. Really bad
right.
for your foot health.
Hey, Dawn, I put you on there because it's not like you're going to sit and interrupt us, I'm sure, but I don't know if you've ever had any questions for Jeff. Dawn listens to the podcast all the time. Jeff did 7 or 8 episodes. He's a podorthist from New York, and his life has been dedicated to feet, and he's very passionate about feet, as you can tell. So I don't know if you have any questions, Dawn, for Jeff. I don't want to put you on the spot, but that's why I threw you on here.
Good to me.
I don't at the time, but yes, I've followed him and seen the episodes. Yeah.
Good.
I really appreciate your knowledge.
Thank you. Yeah, I live to give people knowledge, because I have a passion for that. I like to educate. And doing this podcast, actually, Wayne's podcast actually made me smarter with the Charcot foot. And when I work at my office, I see 6, maybe 7 a year, which isn't a lot. But when I work in the country of Qatar, I see 6 to 7 a day. So it's very prevalent in certain countries. But and the key thing is, with a lot of you may not know this, is your weight has a huge bearing on the pressure on your foot. For every 1 pound your grocery bag is, or every 1 pound extra you are, that's 8 pounds of pressure on your foot. So, and your foot's already compromised. So that's, so if you're carrying a 20-pound grocery bag in your hand, that's 160 pounds of pressure on that Charcot foot. That's a lot. So, and that's addition to your own weight. So, watching what you carry, watching your weight. I tell a lot of my patients that have a problem with their feet, you want to get a bag that you can pull. You carry your stuff in a suitcase that you can pull, because at least it's not weight on your foot.
So very interesting. Never even put that into my brain, but yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people don't. Like, I had a young lady, and she's having foot problems, and she's at weight. I picked up her backpack. It must have been 30, 35 pounds. I said, what do you have in this thing? My water bottle, my computer, my battery charger. So I had all this stuff. I said, why are you carrying this around? She works for Amazon, and she doesn't have an office yet. I said, well, time to get them to buy your computer so you don't have to carry this stuff around, because it's detrimental to your foot. So, yeah. So weight is...
Well, heck, I was thinking that grocery bag was just sort of a nice way of saying lose a little weight.
That's what I was thinking. Exactly.
Me too.
And
I
it really is a grocery bag.
Well, I always, you have to be sensitive to people. And so when you pick up a person's bag or you pick up a grocery bag, hopefully people are smart enough to get what I'm saying. But I don't want to insult anyone. And it's hard
Right.
for anyone that has this to lose weight because you literally stop exercising. But my daughter right now, she's a grad student. She's in her last year. And she taught me one thing. And that's motion is lotion. So when you walk and you move, it lets the joints get synovial fluid, so you get more movement out of them. It's grease and oil for your body. When you sit, you have no motion, and your joints start to stiffen up. So, and you're damned if you do, but you're more damned if you don't. Meaning you're damned, you may hurt if you exercise, but if you don't exercise, you're going to hurt a lot more, and other parts of your body are going to start hurting. So I know it's a tough nut to swallow, but you're damned if you do and damned if you don't.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I was non-weight bearing for so long and I took it so seriously. I lost muscle mass, and again, I'm tired all the time and I don't feel like doing anything. Well, you have to get up out of the chair. If you can get up out of the chair, even if it's on a knee scooter or whatnot, just get up and walk to your assistance device. Even if it's a wheelchair, get up and walk over there. Or, I don't know, hop, whatever you have to do. We did have some people give some nice things about doing some exercises even in your chair just to get your heart rate up. Anything's good. It's better than nothing, I guess.
Yep. There's so there's the cheap things that you can sit down and it's it's bicycle pedals for your feet. You can also put that up on a table and you can use it for your arms. So you keep things moving, and it's all about keeping things moving, keep your blood moving.
Oops, I did that.
Yep. So doing calf raises is actually, so your second heart is actually your calf. So if you can do calf raises, even if it's 1 foot, that's going to get the blood moving around. This is why a lot of people wind up having lymphedema in their legs because they're not moving enough. So by doing calf raises, it's going to help that blood flowing through your foot. It's not going to let it collect down in that shako foot. And then you're going to need a compression sock. So movement is key here, especially for the shako foot.
Hey, Tammy just sent a message. If there's an alternative for, okay, what's ethnocare? Did you say something about that, Jeff?
I didn't hear that. What?
Do you see the message on the screen?
No.
Oh, Tammy sent a message, says, is there an alternative for ethnocare?
Ethnocare? Never heard of it.
Tammy, I'm not sure what you're talking about. If you can send another message.
Ethnocare.
Tammy has a prosthesis, and I'm not quite sure if that's something about. Tammy's just going to have to explain the old ethnocare because I'm not that bright. I don't know about you guys, but I don't know what you mean, Tammy. I got to figure out.
Anytime you have the word F in front of something, you know what word you think of. So unless someone
ETH ethnocare,
ETH ethnocare. Don't even know what it is. Hold on. Let me see if my daughter can. I'll Google it. Ella, do you know
We're
what?
going to try and get some assistance.
Ethnocare is? It's EFTNOCAR.
No. ETH.
ETHNO.
Care.
Care. Does it say anything, ChatGPT or Gemini?
Steven, if you see another message from Tammy, put it on. Here we go. It's a device that lets you replace socks.
Oh.
Never mind.
Oh.
Oops.
Okay. So it's a device that inflates, that changes. It helps you with sock issues. It's not a donning the sock device. Ella, it's a compression device. Right, but is it compression?
it looks like it's something to help put on the socks or replace the socks.
But if they're an amputee, they don't have a sock, and that's it's for a prosthetic sock.
Well, she was saying that the one leg is shorter than the other, but just maybe to get to the other leg. I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure.
Well, it's a company that designs volume management and comfort products for lower limb
Okay.
amputees.
It's a company that designs lower limb products for amputees.
Tammy just typed on here. You can put that on, Stephen, if you see it. It's a device. It pumps up air and lets air into your socket to replace socks.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, it's for the amputee leg. Okay.
Yeah. So you have a silicone sock liner, and it just lets it change the sock. I've never heard of it, and I haven't. I was just at the show. I didn't see it. But what's the question about it?
I'm not sure if you had more information, or maybe if you heard something about it. I'm not sure, Tammy. What if you want to type a question about it? But hi, Angela.
I'll look more into it when I get off, and I'll send you an email, and then you can forward it to people.
Okay, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hey, Angela, do you want to thank a caregiver? Just go ahead and type your thank you. Just someone else put just a hello there. But we'll see. But it's something Tammy said is game changing. So she must just be talking about something new. That I'm not doing anything on the amputee thing right now, but we can talk about it if we want to. But that's another episode. So. So we'll see if Angela wants to say anything. But any other interesting stuff at your convention down there, Jeff? While we're
no, it's just the bionic hands and the bionic knees that are coming out. There's still the prosthetic feet are still like they're blades still. So it's still carbon graphite. They have a hinge on it, but it's not automatic. But they work great. They're still coming up, but still growing in infancy. But I think most of these companies are putting the technology into hands and into knees. But the thing about some of the knees, I was speaking to some of the people that are amputees, is sometimes the knee fires off when it's not supposed to, and sometimes it doesn't bend when it's supposed to. So there's still glitches.
Right. Steve Austin did not have any glitches.
Yeah.
That's a $6 million man.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
And nor did he have any and nor did he have any fake limbs or prosthetic limbs.
Right. He was amazing. It's amazing what they did for $6 million back then.
Yeah. But yeah, all these devices are also costly too. And the unfortunate part about Medicare, and that's what I was during the fall, I was down fighting talking to the senators, is like if you have a prosthetic device, it's supposed to last you for 5 years. And if you're a woman and you got pregnant, it ain't going to last for 5 years because you just gain weight. But the government says it has to last for 5 years. So right now we're fighting that. So if anyone has a prosthetic or prostheses, you need to, email your senators and things of that nature so they're aware of it, that these things don't last for 5 years. They're not, I don't know how they came up with this crap, but they don't last for 5 years.
Interesting. Interesting, Tammy. If you're listening, interesting, Tammy. Talk to your senator, get some legislation to help you guys out a bit. And it could help all of us out in the future because we all could be in that boat. You just don't know.
Thank you for the crow boot. Well, it's supposed to last a long time, but they don't.
Yeah. That's yeah, really. All right, Jeff. Thank you. Hey, Woody, I didn't know if you were.
I'm still here.
Yes, sir. Get your thanks in to anybody.
Oh, I just thank the world. I thank for people for listening, and
thanks, Jeff.
And keep doing a good deed for everybody. That's all.
Appreciate it, Jeff.
All right.
Well, it's good having you on, and we will talk to you again, Jeff.
All right. Anytime. Just reach out.
Thanks, buddy.
Good night, everybody. All right. Bye.
Okay, good night. No, I just didn't know if Woody, if you wanted to say something. I wanted to keep this to the thank you messages.
Yeah.
But Jeff has so much information to give, and he wants to give the information. So if anyone has questions about orthotics or shoes, don't hesitate to find him and ask me. I'll get you in touch with him. He wants to help people.
The temperature sensor thing is really incredible.
Yeah, I mean, just for him to, he just learned about that because he approached me to get on the podcast, and he did his deep dive into Charco Foot, and he learned about that, and he takes that to his seminars all the time, tells everybody about it, and he's got people all over the country and the world getting the little temperature pistol you can get for $20 on Amazon. So
That's
it's
interesting.
amazing. Yeah, I just didn't know, Woody, if you had talked about any caregivers. I don't remember who had said anything, or if Stephen wanted to say something.
I have not, but I have got plenty of caregivers to thank for sure.
Well, let's get into it. They're all listening, and they will be forever. Because, as I said, this is on the internet. It's here forever.
It is here forever. It is here forever. I don't know if I'm smart enough to show my. Okay, can you see that?
All we can see is your pool in the background. What are we looking at?
Okay, never mind. All right, I was attempting to put a picture of my family on here, but so I've got
my
wife Julie.
The screen share.
Yeah, we've been married for it'll be 28 years in October. Got 2 wonderful children. Carson is 20. Kennedy is 24. And without them, they've been incredible. They have carted me to doctors. They've helped me get around when I've been non-weight bearing. I don't know where you would start and where you would stop, but without them, I would be not where I am today. My dad lives close by. He has been very instrumental helping me. He's filled in the gaps when they were busy and couldn't do so. But it takes a village to keep a guy with Charco Foot going, and I'm lucky that my village is what it is.
Great. Well, maybe they'll want to be on. Maybe they'll come on live sometime, and
I bet. Yeah, sure.
Talk to everybody. There's a lot of caregivers that want to come on, and
they're not afraid to talk. So yeah.
Well, I'd like to do an episode with caregivers talking, because I don't know if my wife would come on, but I don't know if I'd want her to come on. She would tell too many secrets, but they could really give their perspective though of what it's like, because we can only give our perspective.
And it's just like you said, there are times when I'm an asshole, just like you mentioned earlier, and goodness, they sure don't deserve that, but we have a tendency to lash out at those that are closest to us. And quite frankly, I think the ones that we know that are not going to leave us, right? So it's just, it's something that they've had to deal with.
Yeah. I know I've changed. My whole persona has changed over the last 3 years.
Sure.
Just because of this, and because I'm realizing that, there's people out there that will help you. And like Shelley said, she just can't, she's just amazed at the people that are willing to help her. And, I think people are just going to come and say, what's wrong with your foot? But that's not true. People are really, if you need help, they're going to help you.
Right.
How about you, Stephen? You want a few minutes here?
Sure. I'll be happy to.
Well, there you are.
I am a caregiver, usually by trade in my work, and I've always been the one there for the people, for the patients, and always the positive one and the knowledgeable one. It's different to be the patient. And my Robert, we've been together 20 years, and he was my rock. He was really my rock. But he was also the cutting board. I would lash out at him because I couldn't lash out at others. And he stayed with me the entire time. And my circle of friends is second to none. Second to none. I have the best group. They're always there checking on you. Just simple little notes. Thinking of you. If you need anything, let me know. I had more people saying that. And it was meant from the heart. I know it was meant from the heart because they care.
Robert has a really odd first name. That's almost like Nia's who. We've got my Robert. You've just referred to him as my Robert so often. It's funny.
He is
Hey,
my
take ownership, man. He's yours. Yeah.
Robert. Kind of right.
Well, and a big thank you to Woody's family and to my Robert and everybody and Dawn's family. Yeah, I'm surprised we have nobody else waiting in the back, which is really odd. I thought we'd have some more people, but that's okay. Uh, I I don't know if Angela's still on there. And Angela, could you just, if you're still on there, I don't think you've been on any of the podcasts or even on here. Could you at least tell me where you're from? Because I want to make sure that you have a star on the map if you're still listening. Because I can put your husband Jay down there, but that doesn't give me your location. So, and we know Dawn's on there, and we know everyone else is on there, but yeah, Nia, we know you're on there. Nia's still in the back room, but her camera's off, so maybe she's just put her little nightcap on, and isn't that like in the oh what God, what am I thinking of, the Scrooge, where they had the big nightcap with the ball at the end of the hat. I figure she's wearing one of those. When I think of England, hello, I think of
A
that.
nightcap. She might be having a nightcap too.
Well, that's our nightcap. No.
That's right.
Maybe. Oh no, Nia, put the camera back on. Wait, let's see if she has her nightcap on.
Yeah.
Oh, but she turned the light off. You see,
I'm not
So
in England.
you're
I'm
in
not
Wales. I'm
England.
sorry.
Stop
Tomato
saying
tomato.
Stop saying
England.
England. It's UK or Wales.
Wales. I'm in Wales. I was like, let me on to tell you I'm not in England.
I think I heard you.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I think we heard you all the way across the pond, so I turned
Good.
you on.
I don't talk like English people. I'm Welsh. I'm Welsh.
Well, a little bit. I'd say a little. Now, Nia, did I tell you I had a pen pal when I was in 5th grade. That's when you'd write real letters to people,
Yeah, you
and
said
he kept saying, "Yeah, I am not from Wales." Why would he think I'm saying he was from Wales? What would get him that impression?
I know. He's
I-
probably obviously just wishing he was from Wales and not, and just jealous that he wasn't.
Is that what it
That's
is? Is
probably what it is. Yeah, that's probably
I
what.
wish.
Yeah. I was just
What's
thinking.
what's
I was just
go ahead.
thinking. You can pronounce Hugh's name like you would say hue and cry, like a HUE.
Well, I
Hugh.
can say Hugh. I understand Hugh, but you said
That's
who?
perfect. Well,
You
I'm
said
Welsh.
who?
My
Yeah.
accent's
So
different. You know it is, yeah. So we say
I've only
Hugh. But Hugh.
okay. So anybody on that is not from Wales right now, have you ever heard of anyone named Who? I can only think of one thing I've ever heard of named Who.
Who was on first?
Hey.
Well, okay, I can think of 2 things. I already said that one. Dr. Seuss. Horton hears a Hugh. Wasn't that it? Horton hears a Hugh.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Someone's.
Bless
Wait a
him.
minute. Dawn put a message. Wait a minute. Well, Dawn, did you just send a message on Facebook?
Yeah.
Well, why don't you just talk?
I don't want to interrupt. I don't know.
Oh, go ahead. I wouldn't put you on if I didn't want you to interrupt. What was your message?
I just wanted to say that, I have Charcot in both feet, but several years ago, I asked a neighbor. I was desperate to get to the doctor. And at the time, I didn't have much support to get me there, or really not much support at all. And that day, I needed to get to the doctor. And I looked up my window and I was looking up and down the street and I thought, who can I ask? And I looked at my Anne's house and I said, I'm going to ask Anne. And I texted her and she just said the kindest thing. She said, I've been waiting for a moment when I could help you, but I didn't know how.
Oh.
And if I didn't ask, she wouldn't have said yes. And it wouldn't have helped me learn that lesson to ask for care from other people. So, people can say no if you're asking for help, care to support you. but if you don't ask, you don't know.
Right. And they can say yes. So you never know until you do.
Absolutely.
I've never had anyone tell me no.
Really? Great.
I would like a pickup truck. Anybody? Anyone say no?
Maybe. You're not driving.
I just got like 5 no's.
Are you driving?
I can drive. If give me a pickup truck, I'll drive it.
All right, we'll put one in the mail and send it to you. It's a little one about this big.
That's fine. I'll take whatever, and I'll put that right up there proudly with all my stuff. I'd love it. No, it's true though. You know, honestly, no, I wouldn't know too many people that would say no either if you'd ask for something. But why are we so hung up on that?
Pride.
Anybody? Why? Yeah, pride. Yep, I guess so. You know, I'm the big man. I was always the big man. Why I would help people.
Right. I'm the one that's helping you, not you're gonna.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's absolutely true. Well,
one
if
person
anybody would like to,
about thanks. One person big we're forgetting about thanks is our medical team, our doctors, because if you trust them and they take great care of you, you're very blessed.
Yeah.
And Stephen, what were you? What was your position at the hospital? You were a patient advocate.
There you go, patient advocate. And I would tell the patient, if you don't trust your doctor, get someone else.
Right. And you know, you probably told people to ask for help and don't be afraid to ask. And
that's what I would always say. It's like, well, would you help them if they asked you? It's like, absolutely. And I said, then give them the same respect.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for me, you know, I had to, you know, learn how to take no. I can accept rejection. I'm in sales, and you know, I asked, you know, girls on dates back in the day, and I got told no a lot. I mean, that's probably why I got in sales, because I was.
You never heard of no there either, Wayne? Not even one.
That's right. I learned how to take. I had thick skin because of that. But yeah, you know, ask for help, people, and not that you're going to ask people to be your total caregiver, but I'm shocked by the people I've talked to that don't have a caregiver, that don't have anybody. And like I've talked with Stephen about, they get someone from home health care to come in for a half hour a week or something, or and they just have to check on what the basics, right, Stephen?
Yep, just do your bed bath or whatever, and you're out the door. I mean, my dad, one time they came over to do it for my dad, and it's like he was eating breakfast. It's like, can you give him 10 minutes? Nope, I can only be here for 20. And I said, all right, then go ahead and go.
Yeah, I mean, they check the basics, and that's it. They don't check for anything. And sometimes we just need people to talk to. Yeah. And that's what these support groups are, you know, all about. And you know, all of us are out here to help people. And you know, Nia's group is going to grow by leaps and bounds. I could just tell. And as long as Nia sticks with it, she, you know, there's going to be lulls where, you know, I only have 20 people in my group. What's going on? Well, don't worry. That 20 is going to turn into 3,000. Just ask Tammy.
Yeah.
Ask her how that worked. How'd that go for you, Tammy? Keeping that small family group. That you know, it didn't. It turned into almost 4,000 people now. That and they rely on it, and they watch it, and they see what's going on, and it's changed me tremendously, and I hope it's changed a lot of you too. I don't know who. I tried to get you little pictures of the dogs while they were walking around, but now they're laying down. They're tired. I don't know. But you know, Mike, it's amazing. Like we've talked, Stephen and Woody and I, about our pets and how, you know, they are caregivers. They really help us a lot. And I have a cousin, and he is, you know, stage 12. I'm just kidding. What stage? But he shouldn't have been living the last couple of years with lung cancer, and he's in Boston, and he's still going, and he every day is just thrilled because they have puppies. And I'm telling you, animals extend you. They keep you going. They give you a reason to open your eyes in the morning. And not that your family doesn't, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying something additional is, you know, animals. So maybe we'll have my dogs on one of the episodes. There's Luna. There you go, Luna. She's just sitting up in the chair. She's like, what are you doing?
I think they want to hear.
Yeah, and then we can talk to the dogs, and you can get your dogs on, guys, and we can get Wrigley and Marley, and oh my goodness, Stephen, I'm having drawn a blank.
Charlie.
Well, Charlie, I knew that. No, but you have two. You have two dogs. Is Charlie your only dog?
Yeah, we put Sophie down Monday.
Oh, you didn't tell me that.
Well, I got on late because of work, but yeah, we put her down. She's
Oh,
good.
well,
She's
we
good.
knew that was coming, and I'm so sorry to hear that. But oh, you'll get over it because you'll get another
Okay.
Sophie. There she is. Oh, well, you'll never forget her. And
No.
oh, glad I could bring that bright part up. I'm glad I could brighten the show up.
I'm very weird with that. I'm okay with it because she's in a better place. She's running. She's good. She's not hurting anymore. So
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
selfish. I want her here, but otherwise, it's
I
a great
just
thing.
I mean, right now it just drives me crazy when I see those things where they show, when you're finally entering the pearly gates and then all your dogs are running towards you. Those
Oh,
little things just
I know.
drive me crazy. And my
Yeah.
dogs are only a few years old.
Right.
Oh, so Stephen, I apologize and I'm sorry about that.
Okay.
But yeah, anybody else with some good news? Sorry.
No, it's all good. Truly, it's all.
If
I
Nia weren't here, I'd blame it on Nia. I'd say that was Nia's the one that told me to say that, but she's on here. I can't blame Nia.
I'll take one for the team. It's fine. I'll take one for the team.
Thank you, Nia. So, Dawn, make sure you follow Nia's group because Nia just took one for the team. Okay.
Okay.
And
I usually I foster cats, and I was just a couple of months ago going to take a break, and then they needed help with one cat who came out of surgery, and I said, I'll help, and that's it. And I said to my daughter, like, I got to thinking, actually, it's so quiet at my house, and I'm live alone. I'm the only one here most of the time. And I looked at that cat and I was like, I think we need each other. So I kept this one, but I don't think I'd be happy with a quiet house. That cat cares for me, and I probably more than he knows.
They're the best menace.
I have to try and get a message on here from somebody. So keep up the conversation there.
Oh, Alan's on. Hey, Alan.
Oh, well, we'll get on to Alan in 1 second here. Let me get over to where I'm supposed to be.
Maybe people think it starts at 9.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, it's the first week. They did it for my old body.
Me too.
Yeah, that's right. It's for you too. We did this.
Yeah, I was a big advocate of it.
Our two main vote givers. Okay, let me see if this will type the whole message on here from Lisa. Probably not. Let's see here. Oh, her whole name did show up. There we go. From Lisa's actually at a San Diego Padres game tonight, so she couldn't be on, but she typed me a message and wants to thank Kathy, her partner for 32 years.
Oh.
And Lisa was worried that she maybe shouldn't put that message on about her having a partner named Kathy. And I said, don't worry, we're not going to judge anybody here, or they won't be in my group very long, because anybody can be a Padres fan. That was my message to her. So let's see if I can get.
Yeah, they're going to judge, right? They'll talk to my Robert about it.
Well, that was a baseball joke. Who saw Alan on here? Did he comment?
Yeah.
That he was listening.
I thought he was on in the back room. I'm sorry. Hi, Alan. He just shot a message across.
He just said, he said, I'm listening.
Oh, well, good. You can listen, Alan. Good. Oh, there we go. Alan was listening. And I'd love to get Alan together with Jeff to talk, because Alan makes custom shoes where Jeff makes orthotics to go into diabetic shoes, which I know Alan thinks, claims his shoes are better for you. And that's why I had him make me shoes, is I want to give them a try. And it might be a while, but I'll let you know how they're feeling, and I'll let you know. And Woody was thinking about it. But,
I
but
stood
Woody
you
did.
up though, didn't I?
You did. You stood. He stood me up, and I even bought him a bunch of Pepsi Zero.
I know. I got to
It's
come
in
up
my
here.
it's in my
Alan
refrigerator.
said
So
Alan said he's silent tonight, but just listening.
now, Alan, this has got to be a first.
I'm glad he's listening.
Absolutely.
Alan, for Alan to be silent, I love it. Now, just teasing you, Alan. Well, it's like we saw Alan's message. If you saw it on the Facebook page about his idea back in 2009 to help veterans make shoes, I don't even think Alan remembered he had a microphone on and I was filming, and because he wore that the whole evening while we were sitting out here on my deck, and the laptop was filming from 15 feet away, and so it wasn't like it was just Alan on camera. It was everybody. And Alan told that story, and it came out really, really well. It really came out good because Alan speaks with passion, and it's very interesting. And if anybody in a large city is interested in, doing something like that, casting people and learning how to do this, you're going to have to go to Louisville and learn. But it could be something where maybe some people that have Charcot foot that are young enough to be a self starter could maybe do something like this and help a lot of other people out too. But if interesting, just listen to the message on the Facebook page. Really something. So it's past your bedtime, Alan. It is. Alan was out here talking, and it was dark, and he didn't know what to do. It was dark. He like, I'm scared. So we had to walk him. We had to walk him out to his car. And just kidding, Alan. You did a great you did a great job, and it was a great time meeting you and Brian. It was a good time. So, hey guys, we're past our bedtime, and Stephen, I didn't see if you took your nighttime medication yet. Did you? I could too, and I'd be out too. So first we're gonna say goodbye to Dawn. So Dawn, thank you so much for coming on, and thanks for helping us. Thanks for staying on for a while with us, and I appreciate it. And we appreciate it. And any last words, Dawn? Because I'm gonna cut you off here soon.
No, thanks. Everybody have a good night. Take care of yourselves.
You too.
Good night, Dawn. Thank you, dear.
Thank you, Dawn.
Okay. So now, Nia, it's your turn to say good night. It's only 2:00.
In Welsh, no star, everyone. No star.
No star.
No, just no star. Everyone was actually English, Wayne.
Well, yeah, but I didn't know.
Everyone, no star.
Hello. Just say good night to who?
To everyone.
Not Nia.
What was it? Yeah, good night, dear. I appreciate you, and hopefully you can come on again. You can come on every week. We'll take you on here. You'll be our third co-host. I love it. So,
Cool.
All right, Nia. Good night.
Bye, everyone. Have
a good one.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. Let me get on now. I can get all three of us on here again. Maybe. Yeah, like that's working. Here we go. Ta-da! Except we still have Lisa's message on there, but that's fine. I didn't get it on there earlier. So, and Lisa, quite the story. She's actually done the questionnaire. She's done her story on the podcast, but Lisa didn't really talk much about. She's 2 bouts with breast cancer and then Charcot foot. And for her partner Kathy to stick with her, through, you don't want to say thick and thin. It's just been thick for her the whole time. And so thank you, Kathy, because Lisa's got a tremendous story. It's really interesting to listen to. Lisa was like a highway patrol officer. I mean, I wouldn't want to mess with her. She'd take you down in a heartbeat if you try something. She'd wham. And I'm sure she learned all that good self-defense stuff, which I never learned. Yeah. I keep getting.
Where is Lisa from? Do you know?
Lisa is in San Diego, and that's why she's a Padres fan, because her grandkids are San Diego Padre fans.
Oh, sweet.
And so, yeah,
So
she's
she
in
never spoke
California.
to Terry, the dispatcher.
I'm sorry, what was that?
She never spoke to Terry, the female dispatcher.
Oh, no, we didn't. And Terry had to have been on tonight, but maybe they had these, 911 calls, or as Nia calls them, 999, right?
999, yeah.
999. All right, guys, we're going to sign off. Any last words, guys?
Man, just it was an awesome show tonight. I think we all have similar stories on the people that we depend on, and just thankful that we have them.
And another person I'm thankful for, Wayne. Wayne, you brought this together.
Right? Yeah.
You helped me personally.
We're cutting it off now. Cut it off. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear that. No, but thank you. I appreciate it. But it's all paying it forward, guys. That's all it is.
If we can help one person, that's all I ever want.
Yep, pay it forward. If this whole effort of ours helped one person, it's all worth it. And thank you, everybody. Thanks for everybody that watched tonight. For those that couldn't watch, if you could somehow listen, thank you. And just remember, pay it forward. Help the next person out, whether it's going and taking them somewhere if they need help, or paying for their coffee at McDonald's because you're in the drive-thru ahead of them. Whatever it takes, pay it forward and help them out. So, all right, everybody, we'll see you next week. I hope we have an interesting topic next week. We'll decide what that's going to be here soon, and we'll try and make it interesting. If not, we'll make it fun.